Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Rocha, Kodash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Double honors to my elder, Aharawan Banya Sharal of the Lions Den Camp, here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutations to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm Nakar Harab Banya Sharala, coming out of the Lions Den Camp of Yasharala, here in Jacksonville, Florida. And now today, I'll be coming out with a lesson, and the title of this lesson is, yet again, if you are otherwise minded, the Lord will reveal it. Plain and simple. Without further ado, let's get right into it. This is Luke chapter 8, and I'm going to start at verse 17. It says, "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad." So there is nothing secret that shall be not made manifest. Meaning the Lord, he sees everything. He knows everything. His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. All works of flesh, and I'm just roughly paraphrasing some precepts in Sirach. And all works of flesh are before the eyes of the Lord. Man, beast, everything. All works of man are before the Lord. You got to think the Lord directs man's footsteps. He sets it in man's mind what he wants to be done. So the Lord knows. So anything that has been done in secret, and it is not lining up with Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, or you're starting to lean left or too far left, or just left in general, and you're leaning away from Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, that's going to be revealed. Because most times certain things happen in secret. And if it's contrary to the word, it's contrary to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and you say that you're walking according to, and you love the Lord, and you're doing his will, well, if you start to lean opposite of how he wants you to go, and you're doing things in secret, guess what? That's going to be made manifest. That's why it says, "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad." So either way it go, if you're not leaning according to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, if you're not walking the path like you should, you think you got something going on behind closed doors or in secret, well, the Lord is going to make it manifest. And he's going to make it known. Because he sees all and knows all. He sees from everlasting to everlasting. There is nothing so wonderful in all of his creation that's going to catch him off guard, or something that he does not see. Continuing, verse 18. It says, "Take heed therefore how ye hear. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given. And whatsoever," and whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken, even that which he seemeth to have." So you got to be careful how you listen. Because those who have this wisdom, this knowledge, and this understanding, they will be given more of this wisdom, this knowledge, and this understanding. But it says, "Whoever hath not, from him shall be taken, even that he hath." So you got to be careful how you hear the words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. If you feeling like or thinking that you ain't on a certain level, well, if you start leaning away from the Lord, or you start doing otherwise, or being otherwise minded, the little bit that you do have, the Lord is going to take that away, and then you will be left with nothing. So if you are otherwise minded, the Lord will reveal it, and you should examine yourself as well. Make sure that you're paying attention to you. Look in the mirror. Let's continue. Luke chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die." So the laws, the statutes, the commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, that's the law, and it endureth forever. Meaning it's going to keep on going. Even in the new heaven and the new earth that the Lord is going to bring. The law still going to abide, and it's going to keep going. All they that keep it, that the Lord says, if you keep his laws, his statutes, and commandments, you be obedient to him as he has said to be obedient to him, you will come to life. All that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. So once you leave off from dealing with Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, truly being obedient to the Lord, guess what? That's when you're going to die spiritually. And once that happens, once you die spiritually, guess what? You know you are no more quickened. So guess what? The wisdom leaves you. The knowledge leaves you. The understanding leaves you. The Spirit of the Lord leaves you. It flees. And guess what? That means death. You back dead. You back into the world. Thinking that you still doing the work. You got the truth. It's gone. So walk according to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. And if again, if you are otherwise minded, the Lord is going to reveal it. And if you walk away from the law, statutes, and commandments, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, well, this is what's going to happen to you right here. Because the Lord is no respecter of persons, and he's not playing. This is Proverbs 21, verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So once you walk away from Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, you're going to remain in the congregation of the dead. It is what it is. So like I was supposed to go to it right here. I'm kind of, I got it right here in the scriptures. But it is what it is on that. If you wander out of the way of understanding, you're going to remain in the congregation of the dead, i.e. if you're otherwise minded. And those who have been otherwise minded, they are no longer doing the work of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. They don't have the Spirit anymore. They think they still got it. They don't have the Spirit anymore. They're not ministering. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. The cares of this world has choked them, I should say. They have fallen by the wayside. Let's continue. Last point. Philippians chapter 3, verse 15. I'm going to start at 14. It says, I press towards the mark for the price of the high calling of Yahweh in Hamashiach Yahushua. So we press towards the mark, the goal, the end goal. Run this race. You press towards that mark. For the price, what, of the high calling that is in Yahushua HaMashiach? What is that price? What is that reward, I should say? What is that great recompense? A new heaven, a new earth, a crown, laws in our inward parts, a new body, spiritual power, living forever, being able to enjoy our family, our children, and our wives, them being in order, us being in order, up under Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. So that's the prize that you should be pressing for. And so much more. Many mansions in the Lord's house. And so much more. But let's continue. Verse 15. It says, let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded. Meaning, let us therefore, as many that's walking upright and walking according to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, let us be on the same wavelength. Let us have the same mind, being thus minded, the same mind, one accord. It says, and if anything ye be otherwise minded, Yahweh shall reveal even this unto you. So if you're otherwise minded in anything, the Lord gonna reveal it. Now that can be a positive thing or it can be negative. But according to this lesson, in the end, in the spirit, is like this is more kind of pointing towards the negative. If you are otherwise minded, the Lord gonna reveal it. And most times, those that are otherwise minded, somewhere along the line, they done walked away from the Lord. And it's just a process of slowly but be surely falling away. So the best thing to do is, if you don't want to fall away from the Lord, always check yourself. Ask your question yourself, like for real, because the Lord gonna reveal it. It's getting to a point. It's getting late in the game. Well, ain't getting late in the game. It's past too late in the game. But the kingdom is ever closer. Yahweh Shai is ever closer to showing up. This wicked, sinful kingdom is ever closer to being obliterated by Yahweh Shai. So it wouldn't be good to be otherwise minded in this day and age, because you ain't got nothing but a complete game over in this existence. Of course, it's gonna reset, but guess what? You didn't get the benefits because you didn't stay the course. You don't get to play the new game plus. For the gamers that are out there, as such as myself, you don't get to play the new game plus. See, in order to play the new game plus, you got to beat the game first. And then you get to play the new game plus with everything that you've gained up to that point. And then once you play the new game, you can gain even more. So yeah, you want to play new game plus, because if you start over or you game over in this existence, you're going to fall short. You still going to make it into the kingdom, but you ain't going to be of the first fruits. You want to be of the first fruits. Yahweh Ratazah, his willing. So again, you don't want to be otherwise minded, because if you are, the Lord going to reveal it. And with that, shalom.